Everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I want to talk about a company called Supernote, which is Ratna, and I was looking to buy an e-reader for a while now, because I'm in IT and I take down a lot of notes, and I had books everywhere. I couldn't find my notes. I wanted to do searching, I wanted to back up my notes, and it was just a mess. So over the holidays I was came across a company, uh, which was called Ratna, and they make e-tablets. And then I did some more research, and there was the Remarkable 2 in the box and so forth. So I read a lot upon them, and it looked good. It had a lot of features that I thought I would be using, and it looked like like I'm in IT, so they kind of are very transparent with their roadmaps and their software, so you know what's coming up. There's no surprises, and they answer people's questions, and they try to accommodate everybody. So the at that time when I was looking, the Supernote was out, which is called the Nomad. It's pretty small, and they had the A5, which they claim that they'll be releasing it sometime in the first quarter of 2024, sometime at the end of March. I couldn't wait that long, so I purchased a small one. Now, just to be clear, that I purchased this with my own money. Ratna did not at what point give me this device to review for them, so whatever I'm gonna say, it is the truth. I won't sugarcoat it. I'll tell you what I really don't like about this thing, and what I like about this thing, and what I chose in the end to keep, which I'm gonna make another video on the Remarkable 2 as well. So when I first got this, yeah, I go, wow, it's pretty small, I have to say. It's a small little device, size of my hand. I thought it would be good enough for me, but I'll tell you right off the bat, it is small. It's not a paper size that I'm used to, because I've been writing pen and paper and pencil pretty much all my life, so I need room to write. Thinking that this will help me out, incorrect. It's small, I'll tell you that. Very straightforward. One thing I noticed was the power button was on the right, so every time I open up the book, I'm used to going to this side for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm right-handed, I'm not left. And when I press the button, I can't press the button sometimes. I have to use my nail because it's a little bit inside, so I find that a bit of a pain. That's one thing. The other thing is that this e-tablet here from Ratna has a lot of features. Like, it is loaded. It's a dream, right? But which is a good thing for some people, but for me, I found it was way too much things for such a device to be simple. Write notes, label them, and that's pretty much it. And I found out to be quite a lot. You got all these layers, the lasso, you just too many things going on, I found. And then having this here takes way much more real estate. I know you can double tap and I think it goes away. Oh, there it goes away, and then it comes back on again. So I thought I would like this feature. I didn't find that to benefit me, so I'm kind of surprised. I thought it would be much more, but it's not. You can also have another app here which I could do some drawing. I don't draw at all. I won't even touch the drawing, so I never installed it. Another option that people have mentioned is that when you write on the Ratna, it feels like you're writing on pen on paper. I disagree. It's like you're writing on glass, period. I don't see a paper and pen. I've been writing a long time on pen and paper. Not even close. It really, truly feels like you're writing on an iPad, on the glass. I know it sounds like it, but it's hard for me to explain. A lot of people mention that it's paper and pen. I disagree. I think it's just glass. It's not a bad thing, if you like that, but for me personally, I don't like that. I like to have another feel. It's not grabby at all. It just slides everywhere, and that was a bit of a shock, because when I took it out from the box, it has like this new feel right too, like a kind of a new I don't know, they put a new skin on it, from the generation 1, which I never had, and it was grippy. They did mention that. It is correct, but after about an hour or two using it, it went away. So don't worry about that. The glass feel will come back. So I don't like that much. Some people might like it. What I do find cool is that you can put your fingers here, oh sorry, right here, and you can erase. That's a cool feature. I kind of like that feature. And sometimes I just kind of bad habit turn it around, but it's not there, and that's unfortunate. But this is a neat little feature. I kind of like that, and I really love the sidebars. I think this is really cool. And then you can go the other way, and it just erases everything. I love this feature. I have to admit, this is a very good, whoever came up with this is pretty genius in my part. It's amazing. I love it. Now the other thing is, a lot of people said that the pen feels cheap. I disagree. I love the pen. I like the feel of it. It's very light. It doesn't rattle. Some people say that it rattles. That's an untrue. It doesn't rattle at all. And the color they don't like the color. I love the color. It's a cream color. It's not white. It's something that I like. It just sticks out. And I like the fact that you press it and it retracts back and forth, right? And this pen is the cheapest one that you have, and I think it's just a good buy. I looked at the HOM, the Heart of Metal. I didn't buy it because I felt that the grams was a little bit too heavy, and it's a really big, bulky pen. Like, I'm gonna be carrying this with me everywhere, and I don't want any more weight than necessary. What's the other thing I noticed? The box. When it came in the box, let me open up the box. It was like this, right? And I look at other YouTubers, and they said the same thing. They go, maybe perhaps they go during the shipment, it kind of got loose and it came out. No, it did not. What I personally think for sure, because I was in the hardware business for a while, they don't pay the manufacturer to put the pen in the loop. Let's say it costs $1. So they said if for 50 cents, we'll just throw it in the box, close it, and just ship it to you. Which I found that would be a little bit cheesy in my part, but hey, whatever works for them, right? It's plastic, it won't break. So that's not a big deal. The other thing was I wanted the blue cover. When I went, there was no blue, it was just white. So I reached out to Ratna, and they responded very quickly, within hours. And they said that don't worry, they will be coming back in stock sometime at the end of March, something like that. So once it came in stock, I purchased it right away because I like the blue color and it won't get dirty. And I love the color blue, right? I don't like white at all. I believe now they have gray. I would have gotten the gray, but it wasn't available when I purchased the blue. The other thing that I did like, but then I found that it could be a problem, was that the loop. Would you put the pen here? Great idea. I totally agree with it. It's genius. No magnets or anything, save cost. But when I put this in my backpack and I went to work to take it out of my backpack, this got stuck and I couldn't pull that out. And you know, if you pull it out quite often, this can just come right off and it just break completely. So you gotta be careful of that when you put it in your backpack. Make sure that this is somehow free, or get another case that you can put in the back, or it'll happen that you can pull it and you might rip it off completely. The case is well built. I'm not arguing with that. You got the magnets. You got the magnets in the back, and you just snap it on, and it's pretty good actually. It's pretty fast. And the other part is, I know that over time that this case is going to come apart here for sure, because it's not real leather. It's kind of a leatherette feel, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna come out in given time. And pretty much, if you like something small, this will be for you. I think it's a great device, but I feel this device is not for me. It just doesn't, it's too small, feels like glass. I don't think it was right for me, and it really has a lot of stuff, just like the box too has quite a lot of stuff. It's all Android. I just want something simple. These should be a simple device, no more no less. Having hyperlinks everywhere, it'll just become a mess, and so forth. I did notice one little defect, or let's just say a bug. Every time I had in sleep mode, and then I opened up the cover and I was about to write, there was a lag. There was some kind of a lag, and over time it just, I was not happy with it. It was just kind of getting to me. So I reached out to Ratna, and they reached out to me within a day. That was pretty fast, and they told me to reinstall the operating system, or the latest version. That didn't help at all. So that wasn't very helpful, and I wasn't that very happy about that. So overall, and also, yeah, one thing I forgot to mention, this is pretty neat. It goes in USB-C. I like the way it's designed. This is a good feature, by the way. I like that as well. So overall, it's a good buy for somebody that likes glass, for sure. It has to be small. It will be for you. And if you're in the Retina ecosystem or the Supernote, then this thing, you'll kind of love it, right? Or I suggest you wait for the A5, which is a bit bigger. But for me, I won't wait because it feels like glass, and I just don't like the feel. It just feels like I'm writing on glass. It just kind of. But overall, it is a good buy. I love the pen. I love the feature. I wish it was a bit better, the glass. And yeah, and just one more note. Rada did not send this to me. I bought this for my money. It's not cheap. It's pretty expensive. It's over 500 US. And it's not, if you want to use paper and pen, that's fine. You can still use a paper pen. This is not going to be a game changer, that's for sure. If you want to be, if you like writing on e-tablets and keep not buying books, then this is perfect for you. And that's pretty much it. Please add comments, whatever you think what I said was incorrect or correct. And yeah, let me know. Thanks, everyone.